Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy with Tropicana Golf. It's Friday. The weekend is here. The weekend warriors. You're getting out to the golf course and you're going to shoot 120 and go home and go, why am I doing this? Well, I have a little tip for you. And it's something that I just watched happen from an amateur golfer who came out and was going to play a great round. And then this happened and he couldn't get out of it. So I'm going to share it with you, and I'm going to share it with him. Flat Tire Rick, this one's for you. Check it out, coming up soon. Okay, so as you know, there's all kinds of different things that make up the golf swing. From your hands, to your feet, to your knees, to your head, it's a whole thing. But this particular thing is very important. And if you have one thing to think about, that's what I like to do. I like one thought. I do not like shifting to my right, then shallow, then keep your head behind the ball. If you more than one thing, you're not going to be able to do it. Your brain cannot do all those things that quickly. It's impossible. One thing, I think it works. Okay? So the one thing about the golf swing is that it needs to be wide. Wide on this side and wide on this side. Why, you ask? Well, listen, if you get in here and suck it in, that's no longer wide. That leads to over the top. Terrible. If you are narrow on this side, this is a slice or a hook if you somehow can pull that off. Width is the best. So if you have one thing to think about going back and getting width, and when you come through, get width. That's easy. What my buddy Flat Tire was doing was he was lifting the club. What I mean is he'd get here and go like this. There's no width here. Look at this. I can touch the club head. Now watch this. No chance. Width and width. That's it. Think of this one thing. Forget about everything else. Don't forget about it, but don't think about it. How about that? It's width and width. Now I'm going to play a hole like I always do to show you that this works. This is a par 5 up the hill, very long. It's cold. Ball's not flying. We need width. Width. The longer you can make the club, the more speed it'll generate going through the ball. So remember, wide and wide, not narrow, not narrow. Get it out here. Wide, like a kid on what? A swing at the park. That thing goes all the way back and all the way through. It never gets in here and then swings up here. It's wide. It's a wide swing. Got it? Let's try it. 500 yards up the hill. Wide, wide. Wide on both sides. That's a bullet. Right from Japan. It's a good shot. So, all I was thinking there was wide, width, wide, width, wide, width. That will help you. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it with your irons as well. And this goes back to the one thought principle. It is extremely important not to clutter your brain. With that being said, there are videos, and I think that's why this is so confusing. They teach you 9 things in one video. You're like, wait a minute. Imagine if I gave you directions and I said, stay on this road and make a right when it ends. You'd be like, done. But what if I said, go 300 yards, make a left, then make a quick right. You're going to get onto the main street, make another left, make a U-turn. Whoa. I don't want to go anymore. So make it simple, okay? Make it simple. One thought. To me, this is a good thought right now. And it works because it is doing what you need the swing to do, and get width. Now, there are other thoughts that I have implemented depending on the day. This is a very good one that fixes a lot of things. You don't want to slice the ball? You won't. Here's my ball. Looks like somebody drove a big rig through here. That's nice. Okay, so I'm, very far away, 250 some odd yards. So I'm going to take an iron, hit it up there. But first, I'm going to walk through this with you because I want you to see what it looks like with an iron. I'm going to turn this way as if I was hitting up there, but really I'm going to hit over there. Okay. Ball position first. Okay. You're here. Now I'm not going to teach you all this stuff because I just said only one thing. So here I'm lined up. Width. Width. Not here or here. This is the chicken wing. It's terrible. Width. Width. Okay. I get to the ball, and all I think about is width. Width. Dead straight. And I hammered it. Hammered it. That's very, very good. I like that. I like that idea. I like that way of thinking that it's only one thing, width and width. Okay? So we've hit 2 shots. They work great. Let's see about finishing it now. We have one more wedge in. I picked a par 5 so that you could see multiple shots. A tee shot, a fairway shot, and now a wedge shot. I don't think there's anything in golf that needs to be narrow or tucked in. I think you want width. You want to generate speed so that when you hit the ball, it just goes through. Now, also, when you think about width, it prevents you from stopping at the ball or decelerating because your main goal, there's my ball, your main goal is to what? Get width. So you're not going to stop at the ball. Now, I have a little wedge up there. I'm going to use a 69-degree wedge because that's my favorite club and that's what I use. So I have less than 100 yards, probably 75. It's uphill, but I don't want to do anything different. I want to get here. I want to get width. And on this side, get width. Width, 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 width. Okay? Let's try it. Get to the ball. Widen it out. Here we go. Width and width. Okay, it didn't get all the way there. It's a little short. Am I upset about it? Nah. Try to put this divot back in here. If you can ever put your divot back, do it. This one's hammered, but it's going to be better than the sand, I guess. Stomp it back in there, and we're good. So the ball, the hole is uphill. So I had to hit it a little harder. Whatever. That's not the point of this. The point of the story is I made good contact, and I hit a straight shot, which is what you want to do every time. So let's finish this up with a putter. Try to make a par here. You notice I didn't have to hit any risky shots, anything difficult. I kept it on the fairway, kept it going straight, and that is very important for weekend golfers. Get out of the trees, my friends. There's nothing good in the trees. Let's see what we can see here. So my ball was there. Oh, this will be good. You can see it from here. As you can see, I have an uphill putt, and it's going to break this way. It's my favorite part of putting, and I don't have to make it. I'm not going to make this, in fact. There's no chance. It's far, it's uphill, you're putting through a little bit of fairway. Here we go. I draw a circle, a 3-foot circle around the hole. I fill it with water. I bring in some friends and some girls in bikinis. Now I have a jacuzzi here. I throw in a bunch of Miller High Lifes. Now we have a jacuzzi party. Here I come, walking in, which is my ball. I'm not going to jump into the jacuzzi. I'm going to just step in lightly into this jacuzzi. Don't make a splash. What that means is don't hammer your ball through the jacuzzi. let it just kind of make an appearance. Hello, hello, just in here somewhere so you can tap it in for par. I get to the ball. I've already made my read. I know how far it is. If I had to throw it up there, I would do this. I'm just going to hit it into the jacuzzi. Just a little jacuzzi party. Just a little jacuzzi party. Get in the jacuzzi, my friend. Get in the jacuzzi. Hey, everybody. Welcome. I have my toe in. I have my big toe in the water. I have a 2-foot putt uphill. It's exactly what I want. No downhillers. Now I step to the ball. I keep my head down. And I follow the ball with the putter head. Bingo. Easy par. Easy par. Well done. Width and width. So this weekend when you go out, today, tomorrow, whenever it is that you're going, I want you to try that. I want you to report back to me because I know it works because I just did it. Okay? Remember, width. W-I-D-T-H. Width. Make it big on this side. Make it big on this side. Width. Okay? Have a great weekend.